Imagine walking into a building where robots casually stroll through the hallways, practice backflips a few rooms away, and engineers spend their days teaching machines to move with almost unbelievable precision. It sounds like something straight out of a science fiction movie, but it's completely real. Today, we're taking you inside Boston Dynamics Robot Factory to discover how some of the world's most advanced machines are designed, tested, and built. We'll explore the company's fascinating history, uncover what really happens behind those laboratory doors, look at how robots like Spot, Atlas, and Stretch are created, and separate internet myths from reality. By the end of this video, you'll have a much clearer understanding of what makes Boston Dynamics one of the most influential robotics companies on the planet. Before we step inside the factory itself, it's worth understanding how Boston Dynamics became such a legendary name in robotics. The company was founded in 1992 by Mark Rybert as a spin-off from research conducted at MIT and Carnegie Mellon University. Rybert had spent years studying dynamic robots capable of balancing and moving naturally, and that research eventually grew into a company whose mission was to push the boundaries of robotic mobility. During its early years, much of Boston Dynamics' research received funding from the United States military and DARPA. Because of those connections, the company quickly became surrounded by speculation. Every time one of its robots appeared online, performing another incredible stunt, people began asking the same questions. Were these machines being built for military purposes? Would they eventually become weapons? Or were they intended to become helpful assistants for everyday life? Mark Rybert has addressed these concerns publicly on several occasions. Speaking about the company's technology, he explained that robots are tools, much like cars, airplanes, computers, or lasers. Any technology can be used responsibly or irresponsibly, depending on how people choose to apply it. While he acknowledged that future military applications could never be completely ruled out, he consistently emphasized that Boston Dynamics focuses on advancing robotics rather than creating machines designed specifically for combat. Rybert has also shared another long-term vision that reveals what truly motivates the company. Instead of limiting vehicles to paved roads or prepared surfaces, Boston Dynamics wants to build machines capable of traveling almost anywhere on Earth. Whether crossing deep snow, muddy terrain, rocky landscapes, or shallow water, legged robots often perform far better than traditional wheeled or tracked vehicles. Humans and animals have demonstrated that advantage for millions of years, and Boston Dynamics has spent decades trying to give robots those same abilities. Even if you've never followed robotics closely, there's a very good chance you've already seen one of Boston Dynamics' creations. Videos featuring Big Dog, Spot, Atlas, or Handle have accumulated millions of views across the internet. Their movements are so unusual and realistic that people who normally have little interest in technology often stop to watch. These robots remind us that scientific breakthroughs can still inspire genuine amazement. Creating robots at this level requires an enormous amount of teamwork. Mechanical engineers, software developers, electrical engineers, artificial intelligence specialists, designers, and manufacturing experts all contribute their unique skills. Developing one robot involves thousands of carefully designed components, working together with incredibly sophisticated software. As impressive as the research is, Boston Dynamics has also been working toward becoming a successful commercial business. Balancing cutting-edge scientific research with real-world products hasn't always been simple. Over the years, ownership of the company has changed several times. Google acquired Boston Dynamics in 2013, SoftBank purchased it in 2017, and Hyundai became the owner in 2021. Despite these transitions, the company has continued pursuing both ambitious research projects and commercial opportunities. One way Boston Dynamics maintains that balance is by deciding which robots are ready for customers and which should remain dedicated to research. Two of its biggest commercial successes are Spot and Stretch. Spot is the famous four-legged robot that resembles a robotic dog. Designed to perform inspections, collect data, and safely operate in environments that may be dangerous for people, Spot has found applications in construction, energy facilities, manufacturing plants, mining operations, and public safety. Its flexibility allows businesses to automate inspections while improving worker safety. Stretch represents another major commercial product. Unlike Spot, Stretch focuses primarily on warehouse automation. Equipped with a powerful robotic arm and advanced vision systems, it can move boxes efficiently, helping companies automate physically demanding logistics tasks. These commercial robots became available as Boston Dynamics searched for sustainable business opportunities. Hyundai's manufacturing expertise has strengthened that effort even further. With decades of experience producing vehicles on a massive scale, Hyundai brings manufacturing knowledge that complements Boston Dynamics' research excellence. However, not every robot leaves the laboratory. Atlas remains one of the company's most advanced research platforms. Standing on two legs and moving with remarkable agility, Atlas demonstrates capabilities that often seem almost human. It can run, jump, balance, perform parkour, and recover after losing balance. While many people wonder why Atlas isn't already available commercially, the answer lies in its extraordinary complexity. Building a humanoid robot capable of moving reliably through unpredictable environments remains one of robotics' greatest engineering challenges. Rather than rushing Atlas into production, Boston Dynamics continues using it as a research platform. Every improvement teaches engineers more about balance, mobility, perception, and control. Those lessons can later benefit future robots, including commercial products. Another unforgettable project from Boston Dynamics history is Big Dog. Originally developed with military funding, Big Dog was designed to carry heavy loads across rough terrain where wheeled vehicles struggled. Over years of testing, engineers achieved remarkable mobility, eventually creating a machine capable of running at nearly 30 miles per hour. Although Big Dog never entered mass production and remained a prototype, its technology laid the foundation for future robots. Many of the ideas developed during that project eventually evolved into Spot. Watching these robots naturally raises another question. Are they really as intelligent as internet videos make them appear? The demonstrations are undeniably impressive, but many robotics experts point out that they don't represent robots acting completely independently in every situation. Each demonstration involves extensive planning, testing, programming, and refinement. Engineers spend countless hours adjusting software, improving movements, and repeating routines until everything works reliably. Unlike humans, these robots cannot simply improvise every action without preparation. They rely heavily on carefully developed software and specific objectives. That doesn't make the demonstrations any less impressive. It actually highlights just how much engineering effort goes into every successful performance. The good news is that fears of an imminent robot takeover remain firmly in the realm of science fiction. Today's robots are powerful tools, but they still depend heavily on human guidance, programming, and supervision. At the same time, there has been tremendous progress. Earlier generations often followed pre-programmed paths with limited awareness of their surroundings. Modern Boston Dynamics robots increasingly rely on sensors and perception systems that allow them to understand their environment and make smarter movement decisions. Instead of simply repeating memorized actions, they can adapt more effectively to changing conditions. Looking toward the future, the partnership between Hyundai and Boston Dynamics may become one of the most significant developments in the robotics industry. Many companies are competing to build autonomous robots for industrial applications. But Boston Dynamics brings something few competitors possess: decades of research experience. Every commercial robot the company sells today builds upon years of experimental prototypes, allowing engineers to solve countless problems before introducing products to customers. Hyundai contributes another crucial advantage through its large-scale manufacturing capabilities. Combining world-class robotics research with extensive production expertise creates opportunities to expand automation into industries ranging from logistics and manufacturing to transportation and mobility. Even with this promising partnership, robotics remains an incredibly challenging field, requiring enormous investments of time, funding, and talent. Progress doesn't happen overnight. Every breakthrough represents years of experimentation, failures, improvements, and persistence. Still, it's impossible to ignore how much robots have already transformed our world. They help scientists explore dangerous environments, assist with industrial inspections, improve workplace safety, and contribute to research in places humans cannot easily reach. As artificial intelligence continues improving alongside robotics, these machines may eventually become valuable assistants in many aspects of everyday life. With Hyundai's support, Boston Dynamics hopes to expand the future of autonomous mobility, logistics, manufacturing, and transportation. The company has already played a major role in turning ideas that once belonged only in science fiction into functioning machines operating in the real world. Access to larger manufacturing resources and expanded production facilities could help bring even more advanced robots into businesses and industries worldwide. Looking inside Boston Dynamics' factory reveals far more than a collection of futuristic machines. It showcases decades of scientific curiosity, relentless engineering, and an unwavering commitment to pushing technological boundaries. Whether you're fascinated by Spot's practical usefulness, Atlas's astonishing athletic ability, or the ambitious vision driving the entire company, one thing is certain: Boston Dynamics continues shaping the future of robotics one innovation at a time. As these remarkable machines continue evolving, the next chapter may be even more extraordinary than anything we've seen so far.